Hi guys, I hope you can see me clearly. My Wi-Fi has been giving trouble, so if I am blurry or look funny, it's just my Wi-Fi, okay? I'm sorry and I apologize in advance. Um, if my lighting is bright, I might turn it down a bit, but I'm just here to talk about this Morphe, well, dupe. Um, I bought this a while now and I used it once, but I never really did a video on it, and I thought I'm gonna use it again. Oh, I was about to use it again, and I thought, why not just do a live video on it? Because a lot of people can't get their hands on this palette, so I thought, why not do a dupe and also do swatches and also continue to do my makeup, because I started using this palette and I just thought this palette is bomb. It's very pigmented and it's cheap for the price, obviously. um, I do not support buying stuff that's dupes. I like to buy the original Morphe stuff. I do have original Morphe palettes, but this one in particular, it's always hard to get our hands on it. I could never get my hands on a 35O, especially in London. So I decided to try out this brand. A lot of you might have heard of it because I got a glitter palette by them, and it's called Delancey or Delancey. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's this brand, and yeah, it's in a similar Morphe package, but this one's a bit more flimsier. It's not as sturdy as my Morphe. So this is my Morphe palette here. This is the 35U, and I'm going to compare the sizes of them and just put them together. And this is the Morphe and that's the Delancey. So the Morphe palette is just a little bit bigger than it. The Morphe palette is way wider and it's a bit longer. So it is bigger than it. The Morphe palette is more sturdy, while this one is more like a plastic. They're both plastic, but this one, as I said, is more flimsier. So you have to be careful that you do not drop this or break it, because you would shed some, you would break some shadows. When I bought it, it did came really well packaged. I didn't have any fallouts. The fallout is for my 35U right now because my kids found it and they were playing in it, which I'm so bummed about. But the 35o Dupe looks like this, and it's gorgeous. Check out the shades. The only thing with this palette I would say is that it is smaller. Like the shadow that you get, they're very small compared to my Morphe palette, where, as you can see, the shades, the eyeshadows are way bigger compared to these ones. So, but I can't complain, you know, they're very good, and they do give really good swatches. The colors are pretty. I'll give a close-up on the colors, or should I say the shades in this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead, and what I use on my eyes so far is this color here and these two colors, and that's how pigmented it is. I've not got no makeup on, only got foundation on, and just I did my brows, and I just applied these two shades here on my eyes, and I love it. It is paid off very well. I haven't finished blending. I'm using my Real Techniques brushes to blend it out, and as you can see on this brush, this is what happened. It's very pigmented. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some do a finger swatch for you guys as well. I might continue the look, I'm not sure yet. I wanted to do a kind of cut crease, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a swatch. Let me swatch some shimmers first, because the shimmers in this palette are very, very good. You get quite a good payoff. Very pigmented, very bright. Just gonna do it again and just swatch it down my arm. Hopefully you can see it. Right, I'm gonna turn down my lighting, might be a bit too bright. So that's like a goldy shimmer one that I just chose. I chose this color right here. And then I'm gonna go in with this one up here. It's a nice bright gold color. Then I'm gonna go in this with this bronzy kind of color. It's so pretty. Look at the pigment on my fingers. Oh wow, wow. Look at that one. I'm gonna turn up the lighting just a tad. Not sure if you can see that or if it's too bright. That one there is very, very pretty indeed. And that's the 3 that I swatched so far on my fingers. Sometimes finger swashes are very, very good, and sometimes that means it's great to maybe apply it with your fingers on your eyes as well. You might do that and then you might get a better payoff. So I'm gonna try and see if that works. They do say that you can use it. Ooh, definitely works. Look at that. So I'm trying this gold one here that I just swatched on my hand on my eyes. And it's very bright, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. Wow. Let me turn on the lighting to show you guys what it looks like. Look how pigmented that is. I'm just gonna go in again and do it on this eye. Oh, you can see the difference now. So it's this goldy color here. I'm just gonna use my finger and put it on. Whoa. Very pigmented indeed. Wow. So definitely try finger, using your finger to put it on your eyes. Maybe the shimmers will definitely pay off more. Wow, this palette is very pigmented. So this is the color that I just used. I'm thinking I might try this one. I'm not sure if I just put that on top as well, just to give it a different definition down here. Ooh. This one's even brighter. It's just overpowering the other one. Don't you see? Look at that. And this is why I like not having long nails sometimes, because I can get my fingers right into the groove or the crease. Wow. That's quite pigmented. And look at my fingers. I'm just going with that one again on this eye. It is more goldy, very bright. Got lots of shimmer. Oh, the pigment is definitely there. Definitely. Right, so let's try and blend this out. Wow. Just going in with my Real Techniques brush. This is the Deluxe crease brush. Just gonna try and blend that in together. Wow, I love the different transition. The colors blended together very nicely, very easily. Just blend the crease just to get rid of the harsh lines. Ooh. Wow, I'm loving that little gold there. Right. Not bad, Delanchi, not bad. You can't beat that, you know? It's something cheap and cheerful. If you can't get your hands on the real thing. All right, so should I swatch some more shimmers now? Right, we got these shimmers over here. Oh, let me swatch these ones. These ones look very pig. I'm in love with orangey colors right now, so if you see a lot of makeup looks with these kind of colors, it's just the phase that I'm in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch some more for you guys to see. So these are the colors. These are the 3 that I swatched so far. I'm gonna go ahead with this orangey one here. Wow, that one's very nice. I like that. I love that one. It's very true to color. This is the thing about, I love this. That's the thing I love about this palette. It is very true to color. Should we swatch the one underneath, the one I just did? Let's put that one here. Whoa, that one's very orange. I never expected that. This palette is very shimmery. This palette is bomb. This palette is worth it. Whoa, so this one is a matte one. Definitely. I can feel the butteriness. But this one's not a shimmer, so I'm just going to try and put this one up here. Very, very pigmented indeed. Wow. Wow. So that's the one I've got on first. As I said earlier, I've got that one there. So that's the color. Just going to swatch it again. If you want it to be more pigmented. I love it. Then I'm going to go with the last one there, because this is what I've got on my eyes. I might do a swatch quickly. Okay, let's do a swatch. It's another matte color. So I'm just going to put that there. Then you can see exactly what I've got on my eyes. So that's what I used on my eyes. Those 2 colors on top. That's what I used on my eyes. And then I just popped that goldy color that I showed earlier on top. So let's do this one down here. This one is a nice shimmery color. It's very similar to these ones, but it's a different tone. As you can see, they're quite similar. That's the thing with Morphe palettes. They're very similar, but they give off a different pigment. So I love that about it. So let's swatch that one. Wow. So that's that one. Look at the different, look, just look at that. Look at the pigment, and they say this is a dupe. I doubt it. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Let's just put some of that one there. The brown, that bronzy kind of shimmer. Ooh. All right, let's do some dark tones, because sometimes the dark mattes don't blend up properly. So let's start off with these brown ones here. If I've got any space left on my arm. I'm left-handed, so you know it's kind of hard for me. So I'm gonna do it this way now and do the browns. Start off with that one. Very, very buttery. I'm just gonna swatch it. So this one gives off a nice mauvey color. It's like a mauvey purpley color. Very, very pretty. That'd be a nice color on the lids, definitely. All right, but it doesn't look that color there. It looks very brown, isn't it? And this is why I like to do swatches on my skin tone, because everyone's skin tone is different, as you know. So someone out there might have my kind of skin tone, which this video might be helpful to. This one is a more buttery brown, chocolatey brown color. Let's see if it's still the same. So yep, this one is a brown color. It's very light brown. As you can see there, it's very lighter than that one, and it's like a grayish brown. Let's try this one down there. It seems like it's a shimmer, so let's try that mauvey. It's not a shimmer actually. It's kind of a shimmery matte. It's kind of weird, this one. So there you go. They're all different colors, but similar tones. So you can definitely get different looks out of these. All right, so let's go in with this brown here. This definitely be one that you can put in the outer crease just to like darken up if we want to do a smoky kind of eye. Definitely nice color. As I said, they all look similar, but they all have different shades of brown. I'm just doing another swatch over it for you to see. So as you can see, the pigment is there definitely. The mattes are definitely not as pigmented as the shimmers or the brighter mattes. I find the brighter matte ones very, very pigmented. Let's go in with some lighter colors now because I've done 4 dark colors here. So let's mix it up now with some, this one here. Let's see what this looks like on my skin. So that's a nice transition color. Definitely. Now this, oh, this is a shimmer one. Let's try this one next to it and see what it looks like. Very pigmented, very, very pigmented. And they're not white, they're more of a yellowy color. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it is not too white. It's between white and yellow, so it's kind of great for a transition color. Definitely. Let's do this white up here because I use this sometimes, and this is what that looks like. Just do another swatch. Definitely different shades of white, so you can definitely do an eye or a cut crease with this. Now this is a shimmery kind of white, so I'm just gonna place that right here. Definitely you can see the pigment. This palette is not playing about, okay? This little palette right here is giving off these bright colors. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I can't blame it, you know. It is, I think it's worth it. And I got mine I think off of Amazon or eBay, one of them. I'll find out and then put the link below. But I got it for, it's a £10 or $10. So you can definitely try out Delancey. This is the brand again, Delancey. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but I'm gonna show the swatches again. These are just some of the swatches from the palette. Do not mind the background, I just got loads of makeup and clothing and stuff to do hauls with. And so yeah, these are the colors. I love them. I'm just trying to get a right angle for you guys. There we go. There we go. Yes, I'm loving it. So I'm loving my eye. I'm just gonna finish this look, and yeah, I hope I helped you guys out with this palette, and I hope you like it as much as I do. I think it's worth it. As I said, if you can't get your hands on the real Morphe 35o, you can give this one a try. But I do love Morphe, on it, like the real Morphe. I do honestly really love them. So if you can get your hands on the real Morphe, do that. Support them. Honestly, I love them. I wish I had all the palettes because they're so bomb and so pigmented. And even though they all look similar, trust me, the tones are not similar at all. I'm in love. I want to do some more swatches before I go quickly. Just do a couple more on my arm for you guys, just to see quickly, quick swatches, how pigmented and pretty it is. I love the shimmers. I just can't not go into the shimmers and put it next to the mattes for you to see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you check out the Lunchie, and I help you guys again. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I've got lots of dupes coming out, and I've got lots of hauls, try-ons, and beauty, skincare, whatever you want. You can also comment down below and I'll do that as well. So thank you to all that subscribe. Thank you to all that's first watching me for the first time. Sorry about my live feed if it's not clear enough, and again, I love to see you all again. Thank you again for watching, and check out the Lunchie. Bye.